What it do, hoes? Let's take a moment to, I don't know, read the disclaimer. What it do, hoes? Oh yeah! Anyways, today's video is going to be basically advice for older and younger siblings. How to deal with each other when you guys get to adults. Because I know from personal experience, y'all got each other fucked up as siblings. So I feel like I can kind of give the reasoning and be the truth and the knowledge and the logic behind the whole entire situation so you can really understand, like, bro, this is what it is. It's not that hard. So first, I'm gonna start off like always with giving my experience about the situation. I'm painting a sunset, fuck it, whatever. Experiences, and for you to understand that everything that I say is my own truth and my own feelings, my own opinions based off of my own personal experience. You can feel how you want to feel about it. I mean, it's not your personal experience, so, oh shit, I almost just dipped it in my drinking cup. I'm not gonna put any names in there because no one is even entitled to that. Like, who the fuck? I'm coming from a place of truth and my own feelings about the situation. I'm not being emotional about it because what the fuck are emotions gonna do for me now in this situation about something that happened as childhood? So my dad and my mom met. My mom was 17, he was 27. My dad kind of duped her to date her. I mean, you know, my mom made her own choice as well, which is cool. But at the same time, my dad was an older man, and guys, I want you to understand that it's kind of gross when older men are all up on younger girls. Like, my mom was 17 when she met my father. He was 27. So you are a literal grown man. Like, I know you experienced a few different things, but disregardless of that fact, he already had 3 other children, okay? By another woman. My mother was the breadwinner of the family, and she took in the children for the fact that my dad is, to this day, has drug issues, and the mother of these girls also is dealing with drug issues to this day. Like, hard fucking core, bro. Like, crack, meth, like crank bitches, right? One day my dad decided to fuck up and go to jail, right? And the mom of these 3 little girls asked if my mom could take them to go see my dad. So of course my mom said yes, because why wouldn't she? She took them, and their mother dropped the kids off, the 3 girls, my half sisters on my dad's side. Then she was never heard of. She was never heard of after that. And so, long story short, the mother abandoned their children. The father also abandoned their children. My mother took her child away from the situation for her protection. And then she gets a call from the kids. They need my mother's help. So she takes in the kids, and she's not with my father anymore. And so growing up, I had issues with just isolation and separation, because it really, my sisters, they definitely made fun of me about someone pooped in the toilet, and it was somehow blamed on me, probably because I was the youngest, that I pooped in the toilet. But let me tell you something right now. I'm gonna tell everybody real quick. My mother raised me right. She taught me how to wipe my ass, wipe from the front to the back, clean after myself if I make a mess, and to make it look like I wasn't even in the bathroom, especially if this is not fucking mine and I'm sharing it. Like, girls are making fun of me, saying that basically calling me KKK, Crazy Coochie Kamari, Crazy Coochie Kamari. That's me, yeah. That's not me, but I knew that wasn't me, and it made me fucking mad because I'm like, how are you not gonna listen to me? So I should have known since then that they weren't gonna listen to me. But I just thought it was just because I was a little kid. Nothing I said mattered. Like, they always made it prominent that my mom was my mom. So even though I always wanted to include them in situations, I was always inclusive. It just kind of fucked me up how they will always point out the differences between me and them. And so fast forward, there's an incident that happened with my sister. Okay? I was sexually abused as a child. I'm not afraid to talk about it now because I stand in my truth and I understand that that's something that happened to me and it is what it is. But back then, I was so fucking afraid of it because I didn't talk about it. It happened to me when I was a little girl. And so she told me about a story that happened with her and her being sexually abused. Oh guys, this is the process so far. And so I confided in her because I felt like I could relate to her because she was also a kid. I told her about it and she basically told me that didn't happen, or just didn't do anything about it. Instead, she made fun of me about the situation rather than telling my mom that I said something like that. She just kind of was just like, no, that didn't happen, and made fun of me about it at dinner one night. And that absolutely crushed me. It made me feel like my word wasn't valued. It made me feel like I wasn't important. It made me feel like anything that I said couldn't be true. It wasn't good for me. And so now that I'm an adult and I'm older and I'm 20 years old, I understand that I need to talk my problems out and not just leave them in. And my word is important. My word is valued. My truth is important to my soul, to my being, to my spirit. And so I told my sister, I called her one day to tell her about the situation, how it affected me. And I called her with the energy of truth, regardless of what she felt, to release that energy and that feeling, to store it into a memory. That's what my whole intention was behind that. And when I called her energy was first off completely off. I'm not coming with any ill intent. Her, when she got on the phone, was some ill intent because she was like, I haven't heard from her in a while, and now she want to talk to me. What she want to talk to me about? And so I don't know. This is looking really good. And so she basically denied the fact of it ever happening, and then she denied it happening, one, and then she went on to say, why would you even confide in a child? Why didn't you go to your mom or your grandma or your aunt? They all went through the same things. Now let me be mindful, this is my half sister. We have different moms. So, and my mom raised them. And she always put that against me, like she's your mom, not mine. You're her daughter. That's why you're like that. You're her daughter. And so I'm just like, first off, why would a child, I was like 9 years old, okay? Why would a child not confine with another child who's going through the same experience that they went through? How does it not make sense that a child wouldn't relate to another child about a situation that's traumatic? Like, why would I forget details? I remember exact details. I told her and she mocked me about the situation. So that fucked with me. So I'm like, how are you gonna do that after I just told you? Like, it just made me feel like my feelings and what I said wasn't important. I wasn't important enough in that way. So I just shut the fuck down in that way. Even though, of course, that's not the case, but I had to explain to her, like, bro, that's what you did to me. And she just kind of ignored it and pushed it down. And so the whole situation actually ended up escalating because my other half sisters got involved in it because basically saying, like, why would I claim that? And so I had to shut the whole situation down and let them understand where I was coming from as an adult and to respect me as an adult. And they still don't get it. I understand why they don't get it now, but they don't get it. And so that I came up with 10 different points or different type of tips, advice to kind of keep in mind when a younger sibling is coming to you about a situation, about how they felt, because they didn't want you and we took you. So that's why you need to come to me with the utmost respect, as well as anyone else in my family, because you don't deserve, you didn't even deserve half of the shit that you got. You didn't deserve it, but you got it anyways. And now you still feel like you need to just keep getting and getting and getting and getting and getting. Until when? Until when does that stop?
Thanks for watching, y'all. I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to stay positive and to just remember to fuck everybody else. See ya.